Hello, and welcome to this live meditation. Good to have you with us. My name is Paul Citarella, and I'm Executive Vice President here at the Monroe Institute, and I'll be your host and guide for today's experience. So while we're giving people a few minutes to find their way into the event, now's a good time to grab headphones or earbuds and find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. We're going to be cultivating a state of deep physical relaxation, so it helps to be well supported so you don't have to focus on keeping yourself upright. And headphones are important because the Monroe Sound Science neural entrainment that we'll be experiencing in this meditation works best when the left and right channels are clearly separated. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Today is World Mental Health Day, where we recognize the importance of caring for our mental and emotional well-being. This year's theme focuses on the impact of repeated exposure to crisis and conflict in the media. I'm sure that's something we can all relate to. If you're consuming any kind of news or social media, it feels like the world is full of turmoil, whether it's political division, wars, or natural disasters, and we're constantly bombarded with it. And that repeated exposure can take a real toll on our mental health. What we see and hear over and over tends to fill our thoughts, and it shapes how we feel about ourselves and the world. One of the most effective ways for dealing with this is meditation. The benefits of meditation are well understood. It can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and help take our minds off the things that tend to occupy our thoughts. But here at the Monroe Institute, we look at meditation from a different perspective. For us, it's a tool for deep personal exploration that ultimately leads to the realization that we're more than our physical bodies. And that's a profound paradigm shift for many people. When we look at the events unfolding around us and how they affect us personally, much of the distress that we feel comes from over-identifying with our current physical experience. If we believe that this life and body are all we have, then anything that threatens our sense of stability becomes an existential crisis. But when we come to a direct understanding that we're more than physical and that we've had many life experiences beyond this one, it begins to shift our perspective. Robert Monroe called this having a different overview. From that broader vantage point, our current physical experience is just one of many. So we start to think across longer timescales, and all the activity and turmoil we see becomes just one chapter in a much larger story of who we are as consciousness. And that can help us detach somewhat from what's going on and not get sucked into all of that turmoil and negativity. So that's the theme we'll explore in today's meditation, through the eyes of the infinite. We'll experience this broader perspective and come to understand more deeply who we are from that view. This is a 30-minute guided meditation created specifically for this event. There's nothing you need to do. Just put on your headphones, sit back, relax, and follow the guidance. So grab your headphones, find a comfortable spot, and I'll go ahead and start the meditation. Then we'll come back together afterward to close out the event. Find a comfortable place, either sitting or lying down, and gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale gently. Again, breathe in deeply and release. Now allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. There's no need to control or change it. Simply notice the gentle flow of your breath. With each breath, feel your body beginning to let go. The muscles of your face soften. Your shoulders ease down. Your arms and hands grow heavy and warm. Your legs release all tension. With every breath, you are sinking deeper into comfort, into stillness, into peace. Now become aware of your body resting while your mind remains clear and awake. Mind awake, body asleep. As your body rests more deeply, you may sense gentle waves of energy moving through you. This is simply your natural state of balance reawakening. It is the harmony that is always here when you allow it. Begin to notice your thoughts as though you were watching clouds drift across a wide open sky. Each thought appears, moves, and fades away. You are not the clouds. You are the sky itself, vast, open, and still. Emotions may rise and fall like waves upon an ocean. You are not the waves. You are the depth of the sea, calm and infinite beneath the surface. The world outside may feel filled with noise and motion, but here within there is a quiet awareness, steady, present, and unchanging. This awareness is who you truly are. It is the part of you that remains whole no matter what storms pass through your life. As you rest here, notice how thoughts begin to slow on their own. How peace arises naturally when you're not chasing or resisting anything. From this wider awareness, the mind softens and calm begins to unfold effortlessly. Now imagine a soft light glowing in the center of your chest. Gentle, steady, and alive. With every breath, this light expands, filling your entire body with calm and balance. It smooths away tension. It harmonizes your thoughts and emotions. Your heart and your mind come into rhythm, a unified field of peace. Let this light remind you that you are more than your physical body. You are consciousness, eternal awareness experiencing this moment in time. From the perspective of your total self, the struggles of daily life are but small ripples on the surface of a vast ocean. They arise, they pass, but the ocean remains. Notice how, as you rest in this greater awareness, worries and tensions begin to lose their grip. They soften into gentle ripples on the surface of stillness. In this expanded field, clarity and peace arise naturally. This is your mind in balance. You are that ocean, unchanging, resilient, and free. Rest in that awareness now. Let the calm within you expand beyond the boundaries of your body, into the space around you, into the greater field of consciousness that connects all beings. From this expanded awareness, sense your connection to every other mind and heart on this planet. Each person, like you, is seeking peace, understanding, balance. Feel compassion arise naturally from the stillness within you. There is no effort needed, only openness. Let your inner light radiate outward, touching those who are struggling, those who are afraid, those who have forgotten their own inner strength. You are part of a greater field of healing consciousness. And simply by being in balance, you help restore balance in the world. Remember, this moment, this life, is but one scene in a much larger story. The total self that you are stretches far beyond time and space. A luminous thread woven through many realities, many experiences. When you view life from that wider perspective, daily turmoil becomes less consuming. You begin to see it for what it is, a passing moment in the great unfolding of your soul's journey. And in that knowing, you are free. Free to respond to the world with compassion rather than fear, with calm rather than chaos. Now let yourself simply rest here for a while, in this quiet, expanded state of awareness. Allow whatever arises to unfold naturally as you rest in the fullness of your being. Now, gently bring your awareness back to your breathing. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Feel the weight of your body resting where you are. Sense the air around you. The calm and clarity you have found remain with you, always accessible, always real. You carry this awareness back with you into waking life. As you return, remember that this peace and perspective are not separate from daily living. They are the natural expression of who you truly are, awareness itself. Whenever your mind feels crowded or heavy, simply return to this knowing, and balance will arise again. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine anchoring this stillness in your heart. Begin to move your fingers and toes. Roll your shoulders gently. When you are ready, open your eyes. You are balanced. You are whole. You are more than your physical body. You are consciousness itself. Awake, aware, and free. Welcome back. Okay, welcome back. Take a minute to come fully back to your physical environment. You can ground yourself by touching your body or your surroundings, just reminding yourself that you're back in physical reality. Take a few deep breaths, maybe drink some water. All these things can help ground you. I hope you enjoyed that experience. If you would like to repeat it, we'll be sharing a high-quality downloadable version of this meditation with our recurring monthly donors. There's a link in the description for this event to set up a donation if you're not already a donor. Anything you can share is much appreciated and helps us reach more people with a direct experience of expanded awareness. So, thank you again for joining us. I hope you carry this broader perspective with you as you go through the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. You are more than your physical body. This is not a new idea. Religions have whispered this truth through the ages, to be accepted on faith. At the Monroe Institute, we equip people with tools and methods to understand this profound reality firsthand through their own direct experience. And that changes everything. It changes how you relate to yourself and the world around you. It changes your priorities. It completely removes the fear of death and replaces it with a sense of wonder and appreciation for this physical experience we're having. It allows you to embrace life's journey through highs and lows with a renewed sense of purpose and joy. Robert Monroe referred to this shift in perspective as having a different overview. Now imagine a world where this different overview is universal. We would understand that we are all fundamentally connected and that each of us is part of a greater whole. We would realize that it's pointless to be killing each other over ideas, borders, or resources. We would see a shift from a society based on competition and conflict to a society based on cooperation and compassion. The problems we face today are just symptoms of a deeper issue, a fundamental misunderstanding of the human experience. Life is not a cosmic accident, and consciousness is not the accidental byproduct of our brains. It's time for humanity to know the truth about who and what we really are. It's time for the global awakening of human consciousness. At the Monroe Institute, we're on a transformative mission. Over the next decade, we aim to touch 80 million souls with a direct experience of expanded awareness, showing them their true potential. But this journey requires more than intent. It requires resources. For those with the means to propel this dream, we invite you to be an integral part of humanity's next evolution. In the words of Robert Monroe, it's time to get it out there. Reach out and let's bring this vision to life together.